welcome back to Black Death's Gaming Lounge. My name is Black Death, and here we are on the hump of the week. Yes, people, it is Wednesday for me, and it is an awesome Wednesday at that. So, good morning to everybody, especially you, Boosted. It's good to see you here, man. Welcome back to the lounge. So, everybody else, thank you for being here, for supporting me, and being awesome as always. We had another great evening last night with a different graveyard, which was great fun. So if you missed that one, do go check it out after the stream. If you're into stuff similar to Stardew Valley, maybe a little bit more humorous and graphics a little more refined. Not dumping on Stardew Valley as a great game in its own right. But time for me to shush and get on with life, right? So, what are we doing this morning? This is called Ship Graveyard Simulator. So, we are going to go and make our fortunes wrecking old ships. So, we'll get into that shortly. But first we'll say good morning, LT. It is good to see you back here on the Game Lounge. How are you doing, my friend? I've been playing a little bit, so I've got 11 days. Let's play here. Easy or normal. I just go easy. I don't see the difference. But here we go. Game Incubator presents. There's apparently 2 more games of this now. There's Ship Graveyard Sim 2 and Ship Graveyard Sim 2 Prologue. Yeah, I'm gonna have the biggest shack here in Shantytown. I think I'm also the only guy here who has a truck, so I'm already a little bit above everybody else. So some things. And yeah, we'll have calm music the whole way through. Let's see if we've got a truck there. We have we have a tool. We have Thor's hammer, so we will go foring around. What have you been up to, LT? Happy destroying. See, how good is that? The game is like, there's calm music and you just beating on stuff. Let's see what else I can find around here, because you can usually scavenge a lot of bits here. I also found that you can press A to pick up the individual thing, or you can hold X and it basically is like a vacuum cleaner. See? Yeah, I found this out only yesterday. I was kind of kicking my own ass. Especially when there's like 50 things you have to pick up. And you're standing there like breaking a button, you just go. Yep. Much easier. How's your morning, Black? It is going good, man. It's another cold morning, so it is awesome to be alive and awake. Although the waking part, not so much, because I was really hoping just to kind of stay asleep, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. This morning, that's why those mornings you're like, oh, it would just be nice to just sleep further. You didn't book a ship. There's my tool, brother, so you can come and buy stuff here. Lockpicks are probably the most important thing to buy. The hacksaw, I didn't actually need until much later down the track. So, yeah. I'll do just playing some War Thunder. Well, actually, a second ago I was playing Doki Doki Lecture Club mod. Fair enough. Yeah, I thought this is a nice chill game here for a Wednesday morning. Oh, great music. Okay, so this is where you come to ShipTube. And then you find all the ships you can book, and then it tells you how much it costs and what is the things that you will find on the ship. It is broken into your metals, like your steels, and your coppers, your cast, your oil, and your alcohols. Although alcohol, silver, and gold is a weird combination, but you can see it's sort of grouped into these threes of common, uncommon and rare. Maybe that's the way to go about it. And this is the Atropos UK 1985, and it weighs 3,600 kg. So we'll book that one in for the morning, and then we'll hit the sack. Good first day at work already. Hey Helgi, good morning. Good to have you gurgling here with us. Need a trusty dog for my shipwrecking. Yeah, here's our first boat delivered by some drunk pilot. Just steers the thing straight onto the beach. Yeah, I'm the only one around here I think it has a vehicle. Why a hacksaw? Well, you don't actually need a hacksaw. Not till later on, anyway. By the time I needed the hacksaw, I actually bought the second thing, because there's actually 3 tiers of tools on each thing I found out. But you want to bring this so that you can toss some stuff into the back. Ah, shippy ship. Good morning. And now we go to town. Yep. If you want to be ultra relaxed and break things, I can't recommend a better game than this. If you swing for the glowing spots, you do like extra damage. And then yeah, you wait for things to fall out. And then you collect your millions. As simple as that. Whee. And yeah, standing on top of these things when you break it, not always the smartest idea, by the way. I did it yesterday and I got flung off a ship. Tank mechanics allows you to hammer the tank to pieces. Nice. Yeah, that game is still on the Xbox wishlist, so something apparently it doesn't really go on special either. I was really hoping by this stage that thing would have been, and there's been a few requests for it, but yeah, no serious bites. Go. Yeah, look at that. And yeah, this time I'm just going around like wrecking everything from one side to the other side, so that I don't have to go through the standard pain of trying to pick everything up. Pretty weak hammer, eh? I think my man needs to do some more exercise. But that one actually was cool. Good morning, Mel. Good to see you, man. How are you doing? What's up, Helgi? You want to be there? Alright. Move in so we can huddle together in the cold. The one thing I do need to buy is that lockpick, because the lockpick zones always give you a hell of a lot if you get to them. Oh! Nothing better when you like actually chip a piece off. This is gaming and therapy rolled into one. Yeah, and they do tell you what tool to use for everything, so it's maybe you have to figure out. I am playing this on easy, so yeah. Because it was Greystall plays. Ah. Yeah, I remember him. I watched some of his, what was it? Back in the day when he was doing, what was that car game? That's why I used to watch him, but, yeah. That was many a year ago. Yeah, see, this is why I need that stuff, is these lock-picked areas. And you almost always find great things inside of it. And that I need a blowtorch for, which don't get till a fair bit later. But we will see if we can supercharge our lockpicking operation. Because there is... You need to build a better tool shop to buy the better tools. But I'm actually going to... Oh, I need to build the generator first, don't I? Or the furnace first. Sorry, not generator, furnace. Then I can get to that. That's the one. Like, welcome to brittle land ships. You steer your ship into a rock, it's not gonna leak, it's just gonna do this. I'll start vacuuming stuff up. And I've got a couple of levels already as well. But, again, basically, if we now look at our skills, we can go through till you get like magic hammer. Hammer damage I like. I want backpack upgrades. I want that. Hammering speed. That, and that. So now we're already a little stronger. And the job goes a little faster. And we get more backpack slots. And that's how you have to go basically for each and every one of these things, is every tool that you have, or every type of tool, because it's not per tool, it's be like all hammers, all whatevers, they all get grouped together. So yeah, I only yesterday on my other one unlocked the second tool set. So I find this a peaceful game to play when I'm just by myself. Need some time to think and hammer out some ideas, literally. But yeah, very, very good game. It is available on Xbox for those who are interested. And I think it's available everywhere else as well. Okay, so I do my next favorite move, which is get all my chunklets together. Okay, stop moving. If you move, you'll just fling the stuff 1,000 miles away, which I have also accidentally done. It's just not as much fun as you think it is. Yeah, so you can just come back and then just hoover up the whole thing. All the other bits that I can really get, I've stripped off the ship. Come on, out you come. Although you can kind of screw it up from time to time. The bits will get jammed up under something. So let's rock and roll. Up, Helgi. So, there we go. And normally I do a blind playthrough, but this time, yeah, we went for something a little less blind, shall we say. Need the workshops. I need 406 copper. 406 copper. Up, buddy. Well, that should give me enough honey. And then I need to buy a job so I can start melting stuff down. This should give me everything I need to get my furnace going. Yes. Okay. Nice. Can't ever remember where the upgrade section of this thing is, but there's somewhere you can upgrade this. Oh, But this is now the new thing has been added. There's a worker. I like the little town. It's peaceful, man. You can also build places for workers and stuff like that, so there is a lot here to do. That's one of the first things I'm going to need. Okay, so the rest we can sell for a couple of drops of money. Still need a purchase. Lockpick set. Can I get it? Yes, I can. Wait, we'll go back, lockpick that thing, and then we will call it a day and get another one of those ships for tomorrow. And yeah, you can also have a look at the outside of the ship, or outside of the truck while driving around. I haven't actually driven down the whole beach length of this place. But yeah, this is generally the zone where you will get your ships delivered when you order them. And it goes from little dudes like this, there's some tugboat style things, and it goes really big. There's like massive ships. And yes, for my Skyrim fans, this one is for you. Apparently the Skyrim lockpicking is just the pinnacle of lockpicking technology. So, yeah, we're going Skyrim here. See, when the Dragonborn was done with his Dragonborn duties, he got teleported into the alternative universe where he became a shipwrecker. So, good morning, Miklos. How you doing, buddy? Okay, more alcohol. Okay, so that's it. That is all done and dusted. Nothing more I can remove from that ship because I need a blowtorch. But to get a blowtorch, I need to make alloys and a few other things which I don't currently have. I don't have enough to actually build anything. And yeah, there's no damage mechanic on the truck, unfortunately. So it's literally just the easiest way to stop. It's just to find something relatively hard to drive into. So there you go, extra 200 bucks just for the booze that smashed off there. So we'll dismiss this one. And we can basically do the same thing again tomorrow because, yeah. This one you need a little bit of extra stuff. So we'll just be smart with our points because we've got 273 bucks. Good, that was good to hear, man. I love this drunk pilot. It's like, I'm Jack Sparrow. Go on, show us. Show us. See? Like a glove. I love that. That is literally the best part every day when I get a new ship. Although there's some ships that I have actually spent more than a day on it. But that is literally the best part, is watching this dude. I say road rage, but just absolutely rage a ship straight into the side here. Yeah. Another day of wrecking begins, people. And yeah, we need enough stuff to get the alloys, and then I can build a better workshop. And once we get the better workshop, then I can get the blowtorch. So that is the goal. is get the better workshop. Let's just smash this up. I do want to see a little bit about the options. Music, master, sound effects, audio. About 50. Nice. Should be a little better. Yeah, it's a little bit more less in your face. So yeah, you actually have stuff to do. You can also build a barracks, and then you can hire people to get stuff for you. Come on. So yeah, there's different workers all around the place, different tiers, so you need to tier that up as well. And then they tell you what their daily cost is and what they will produce in a set day for you. So we will have a look at that as well at some point. But now, for now, it's more important to get the tools that we need, because you really need to get to the level 3 workshop, right? Because once you get to that, you can destroy everything, and the rarer parts on the ships, not this one doesn't have any of it. They will usually show you it is either blue or it is gold, and those just, yeah, they really make money collecting a lot nicer, a lot quicker. Especially because when you start using your cutting instruments, it's the hacksaw, the blowtorches, they do require either fuel to run off, or you need to replace the blades, because you actually have a little angle grinder thing as well that becomes a bigger one. But yeah, those all require you to have extra stuff. So it's not just like the hammer that doesn't wear out. This is Thor's own hammer. When he was a baby. This is baby Thor's hammer. This training hammer. So yeah. And the other ships are a lot more complicated. The one thing I still struggled with yesterday was the crush this thing, was using the blowtorch. There's some places just a pain to get in with a torch to cut off the bits. Good morning, Roboto. It's good to see you, man. Welcome back to the game lounge. How are you doing? Yeah, so you'll see on this, there's like that glowing white in there. So it's actually individual little chunklets that you have to burn open. Ooh, there we got titanium in here, so I have to come back for that. So yeah, that you have to basically burn off each individual piece, and it will only happen once you've applied enough heat to that specific item, otherwise it won't do it. But so often is that you don't actually get enough heat to it, or you just don't have the right angle, and then you just waste all your fuel trying to burn for it, and then you have to go back and buy more fuel. Not very much fun. That titanium is going to be nice. You can also later on get a mop or spills, and then you can recover whatever was spilled, if it was oil or whatever. What is this game? I'm doing good. This is called Ship Graveyard Simulator, my man. This is The most relaxing, aggressive game you will ever see in your life. Come to make your millions destroying things. Okay, still got a little bit of space. Out of space again. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's bring it down there. Got a little bit. Can I do some more upgrades? How much do I have? 6. Okay, I'll leave those for when I go buy the hacksaw. Because now I have to buy the hacksaw, basically. So that I can... ooh. Drunk jumping there. Been enjoying the alcohol that I pillaged off the top of the ship. Yeah, I need the hacksaw now. Not so much that I need a hacksaw to cut stuff, but... what am I doing? Because I need the hacksaw so I can unlock that skill chain. Oh, I gotta see you later. See you later, buddy. But yeah, the music in this game, super relaxed. You just want to chill and sit and breathe, and this is the game for you. I need to craft that unalloyed steel. So I need 5 more of those, and I need a little copper. And then the rest can go to my dodgy friend over here. Thank you, sir. And you, my man, I need to buy the... Oh, did I buy it? Sweet. Yeah, I need that stuff there to happen so that I can start working on the tool shop upgrades. So my tool shop is not this one. This is where we will start. This is when we get new tools, the higher quality tools, and best tools in the game. But I still need to make money as well. I'm still lacking in the pocket a little bit. Sharpness, sword damage. Yeah, so I'm aiming specifically to get anything that increases the storage in my vehicle and on my person. Sell it. I need it later on. I'm just gonna sell it for now. Because it's that sort of fine balance between I need a certain amount of stuff and I need enough money to actually be able to buy the certain amount of stuff. And yes, I actually went to some of the other ships early on, and it was really a waste of time. Because there's so many things on that ship that you can't actually break. Yeah. Trash the one that I have and call in the next one. Dismiss. Thank you. Get that one. I actually had a bomb that I could blow up parts of it. You literally get high explosives to rip through metal. It's really wilder, actually. Okay. Now, the first part is a little same, but it's all about breathing, relaxing, beating. That's what it's all about. And watching Captain Drunk Sparrow sail a ship straight into the beach and literally watch chunks of rock explode. There is nothing quite as good as that. It's very, very therapeutic to watch that. And yeah, there's all sorts of bits of steel and stuff that you can just come around here and cut off and mess with, because those bars that's there, you can actually cut them off. What I remember. I think I should remember seeing when I played this game yesterday. Yeah, the aiming is sometimes a little weird. Lucky loot. Nice. The lucky loot is you just generally get a lot more of something. I'm so good. This is got the luck of the Irish on my hammer. And as you improve your hammer skills, you do actually get it a fair bit more often. But you'll see how quickly we start running through these things. Like the first time you're like beating on this for like an hour, and now you're just like whack whack boom. See? Lucky loot. Much more fun using the remote explosives though. What did I take out with it yesterday? Oh, there's on that other little flat barge looking thing that we'll get next. It was 400 a day. It has a master safe on it that I can't get into. So I decided, you know what, screw it. You and your master safe. I don't have a lockpick at that level. So I strapped one of the remote explosives on it. It's literally, you put the package onto the thing, walk away till it tells you it's safe, then you call a number with like a mobile phone from 2003, and then basically watch this thing rip the whole section apart. It is truly glorious to observe. One of the best things I have done in this game so far. Super sesame. So yeah. Clearly this game was popular, they made basically 2 more to it. So a prologue to 2 is kind of strange. It's not like, I don't really catch on that there was so much story in this game that you would need a prologue to it, but hey. If this helps people, they enjoy it, then why the hell not? Ooh. Lucky loot. Yeah, we're striking it rich today. My Irish hammer is doing me good. I need to make it so I can do some paint jobs on my hammer. Although the next hammer I basically like 2-hit murder that thing. Come on. There we go. Lowness is for another day, my friend. So I've got all the way up. So we've got 2 points, which means we're getting some more space in our backpack and another slot on our vehicle. And then we hammer away. And yeah, if I don't like talk all the time, it's because I'm actually listening to the music. I find it particularly relaxing. Just sit here for hours smacking at things. Very therapeutic. Come on. Come on. So we still got a little bit of space. We still have a lot of couple things up here, so let's see what we find. But this should technically be enough stuff for me to brew my first batch of alloys. Is that an unalloyed steel? Or not? Unalloyed steel so that we can get around to getting our tool shop going, and then I can get some better tools, which means that we can go to the next area. Because I know you guys are all itching, waiting me to go beat up a different ship. Don't worry. So am I. Yeah, what a nice view. Can't wait till we get to like the really, really big ships. What a good day at work, man. You go out there, you just beat on things, you vacuum everything up. And then you go drive off and sell your stuff to some dodgy man. And then you go and sleep in your beachfront shack while you're driving the only vehicle in town. It's just such a awesome experience. Yeah, the copper is not coming as quick as one might hope. He's like, bruh, what are you doing? Like, selling you some dodgy parts, man. Like, perfect. I don't buy them if they're not dodgy. Like, good, good. He has a understanding. Yeah, we have enough. So I'm making the top one, so I need to set my furnace to 1000 and then boom. And then it goes. Then you have alloys wrapping out the bottom. So let's have a quick speak to my brother here. So we need 6 rusted steel, 10 copper, and 5 alloys. 10 steel, 5 copper. So let's just do this properly. Because copper is that one thing that's always a severe pain to actually come by. Just vacuum up all my goodies. And yes, we have a lot of storage here as well, so that's actually very nice. The first time I did it, I sold it, and the second time I left it out, went to bed, and I kind of forgot about it, and it screwed me. We need 10 copper. That's really the painful part of this equation. Come on. Yeah. It's like, nah, I don't want that. Those aren't good. They're rare, but they're no good. Okay. Go. Bell's back there. New order. Oh, yeah. You can get orders from people in town. But they'll go, we want A, B, or C. And you go away. Let's do one more of these. The last one I want to do of these. And tomorrow we'll order the other ship, which is what we're really after. Yar, it be drunk, Sparrow. Dude knows what he's doing. We'll give him that much. Though he drives like a reckless moron. He definitely seems to have some control over his recklessness. So, I'm gonna go hunt the things that is rich in copper, like these posts just standing around here. There's copper just laying there as well. You have 1 copper. We've got 4 coppers. I need like 6. Rusted steel. Copper, thank you. Yeah, let's just try and hunt out the copper pots. Nice. Rusted, cast iron, copper. There's a fair amount of copper on this ship, actually. I find some of the other ones aren't even this rich in copper, which is strange. Copper. Here. Here. Rusted steel, copper. Copper. Where's your weak points? Oh. And lucky loot. There you go, we've got enough copper for now. Lock that up while we're here. Yeah, I want a different ship. It's fun beating up on this little ship, but Once you beat up on the ship like a few times, you're like, eh. Doesn't make that much money, and it's now time for beating up on something different. And yeah, every day the vehicle basically resets as well, so that's actually pretty sweet. Okay, I've got all my bits and pieces, and now we're going to go and talk to White Hat Man. Go, we want to buy tool shop, sir. And he is, let me give you tool shop, sir. And I'm like, oh. I generally don't have enough money, but I can get my steel hammer at least. I can get my angle grinder as well. The blowtorch and the mop's probably more important at this point. Because the angle grinder is literally just upgrade to the hacksaw. Yeah. Now we have to start working on this one. More of those unalloyed steel. We need brass and we need cast steel. So, but we also need 3,000. So we will probably strip one ship all the way down just for some dosh. I still need to buy all the stuff. And now we have new skill sections for all of the below. Actually, I don't really care about that much, so that I do care about. But yeah, we're gonna get a new ship because this one, yeah, we've all beaten. Thank you, car. It's only $1, so it's not like I really wasted much. But now we can go beat up on this thing. Now we can go to sleep and be awoken by the sound of Captain Drunk Sparrow sailing that thing into the beachfront and literally hearing steel and rock explode. That's my alarm in the morning. That's how I want to wake up. Just literally, watch this dude. Boom! Yeah, that will get you up in the morning. You hear that sort of explosion occurring outside. You're like, yep, Drunk Sparrow is back. So let's go get our load of fresh things, people. Go. Got 14 slots in the backpack, and we got 20 in the vehicle. And now I got a new hammer. Lucky loot. Beautiful. But yeah, we're going for money now. Anyway, for those who haven't seen it, this is a steel post. It's got steel and aluminum. So these are the uncommon, shall I say. I'm going to go grey common, blue uncommon, and gold is rare. But yeah, we're just going to go and do a smash job. You can see how fast we already are with that. Most of these things are now like 2 hits and it's done. There's some of these things, if you actually hit it in a sweet spot, you can blow it out in 1 hit. This is why you need that mop. Jeez, lucky loot. You guys are definitely good luck to me. I don't remember getting this so much yesterday. So yeah, those ones we have to blowtorch off. And obviously you need to always check how much fuel you have so that you can buy more fuel. Ah, sweet. More uncommon metals. But this is why I waited till we had the tool workshop 1, because always you can't break any of that stuff. the standard hammers don't work on it. You need to have at least a second hammer to break it. So the only thing here that I can't get to is the master safe. And yeah, soon enough we'll actually get to ships that I've never actually done, so I'll try and every couple of days go to a new ship. This seems like the dumbest thing in the world. Do never do this, okay? You hit a gas tank like this with a hammer, you're probably not gonna be telling the story unless it's from a wheelchair with no arms and legs. That thing has enough force in it that if you hit it with a hammer, it will probably explode. I don't mean like it makes a little puff of smoke. Yeah, it's literally a pressurized vessel. I think the game gave up on me there. Like, damn. I love how you can break the doors down. That is completely unnecessary, but yet still fun. Destruction sometimes can be unnecessary, just for fun. Okay, another thing to saw off. Hopper. What's the booze here? Like a freaking booze cruise on this thing. What are you guys doing? Yeah, you were definitely not working. You were drinking. You see, it's just alcohol in each one. Yeah, these ones are all stuff that you have to cut off. Start vacuuming up some of this stuff. I still need to go and mop up inside. Okay, come loot. Come with me. This was the one yesterday where I stood on top of one of these boxes when I broke it, and I literally got catapulted. So I'm cautious enough not to be stupid with this. Okay. That is just another way to make life a little quicker. Come on, up we go. Oh, we missed one. For now. Lucky loot. Break out the mop. You get oil from this. I know there's higher level mops that you can do other chemicals with. I'll show you guys a blowtorch. I would prefer to just cut this thing off. But and yeah, they just add some really difficult chunklets in there, just so you can waste some more fuel. And that's basically how that goes. These ones are my favorite ones because they're probably the most straightforward, easy things to cut off. So if you hit it only a little bit, it just changes color from white, which is cold, to red. Or like different types of red, and then fully destroyed and then falls on the ground. Okay, so yeah, the only thing I can't get to here is the master safe, because you need to have specialty stuff for the master safe. None of this stuff is really of so much interest to me that I'm doing backflips. This, on the other hand, is worth a fair bit more. I will take that. And anything in the chest, because literally anything can show up in here. Alcohol, I'm full of alcohol as well. Yeah, I feel that's enough of us. We're loaded up. Let's go sell, and we'll get another one tomorrow and speed on it again. I also need to make sure that I start working on the next tool shop stuff so we can get onto some better goodness. Ow. Yes. Nobody else is driving around here, so it's not like I have to worry about somebody getting upset. I still need to get the angle grinder, and I need to buy some more juice for my torch. So for tier 2 we need 10 of the alloy steels. We need brass and cast steel. Let's have a look. This is all still stuff we can make. That is that one, that is that one, and that is that one. Okay, so blue pipe, white pipe, steel bars. I'm just tossing in now. I basically have enough already. These bars and these, no selling either. Just so that I can get through this as quickly as possible. Love my dodgy brother. He's like pointing at my truck, like, how much for the truck? And I'm like, your life. Leave it alone. It's not yours. Stop looking at it. Which he steals it at night and goes and does burnouts on the beach or something. Just seems like the type. Okay, bars. Not collecting those, but we are collecting those. Gold. Yeah, I learned the hard way to do this. Got a little more to pull out of the vehicle. Ah, 2. I need 2 more. That's alright. Well, when we need the next stuff, we should be well and ready to actually get into it. Except the steel, that is always a pain to get. Yeah, okay. Let's order our next morning wake up. Captain Drunk Sparrow. We'll go for the same one again. I've done the one above it, and it takes about 2 days to strip that thing down with the next level tools, because there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of cutting work on that one. Come on, Captain Drunk Sparrow, wake us up. Beep beep. Oh. Imagine being on that ship when it makes contact. You see some poor dude standing on the deck there. He ends up flying off, lands on his neck on the beach. Everybody's laughing at him. Yeah, oh yeah, it's the new guy. He doesn't know about Captain Drunk Sparrow's sailing capabilities. There we go. I do not like walking. Put it that way. Lucky loot. I hope I get some lucky loot when we come to getting the steel off this thing. do you get on the next one? I can't even remember. I don't think I actually achieved the next one yet. I must have, because you get the different mob. Yeah, I've gotten that one. This is literally right when I stopped playing yesterday. My backpack's already full. Now I can just do this. Much easier. But yeah, so you have your utilities as well, which I haven't actually upgraded last time. I don't know why I don't do this. That's about as much as I really want to do it. There's also management, market price, ship price. And there's cool things. That's good. So yeah, I'm actually going to go to management. I don't have the worker thing yet. Prices are cheaper, market values are higher. I can get both of those on one. But for now, it's hammer time. I think this is going to be the last one we break down of these, and then we are going to have to go up to the next type of ship. It has a lot more of the uncommon stuff on it, which is really what I'm after. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is great, but really need a lot of this stuff for the workshop upgrades. Next one, you definitely need it. That ship will take me about, yeah. I did one of them. It took me 2 days to break it down. Like, break it down and strip it. There where I want it. Go onto the roof. There. Well, I'm not full yet, so... New level of destruction reached. Also not leaving empty-handed here today. So I'll go back and beat on some other things. Plus I said I had a new skill level, so... I have 2. There we go. Nice. Come on. Lucky loot. I'm just trying to load up now. Cutting things off is so irritating, so I'm just gonna not. Hey G bro, how you doing brother? Welcome back to the game lounge. How are you doing today? Yeah, I've never actually managed to break a lockpick. Those are only $9 for a pick. So it's not like I want to be up the creeks. That's Friday today. Come on. Force it. There we go. Let's cut these off. I really don't like cutting. I can get the oil. Let's take the blowtorch to the oil. It'll be much more fun to watch this thing set on fire, but it doesn't work, unfortunately. It would be cool, but it's not an option. So Sorry. Come on. Mop, 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 mop. Yep. And staying mopped. Well, it's midday on a Friday. Cool. Yeah, it's about time we go home. Can't be doing full shift on a Friday. Should be illegal or something. Yeah, what are we loading our furnace up with? Pipe. So we're making the first one, so I need it back at 1,000 and cha-ching. And that should dump everything out that we are after. And the rest of the stuff I'm going to go sell. And we need to just see how much I need of everything. So yeah, that helps as well. So trade shop 2, we need 10 of those, and then we need brass and cast iron, but not too much. That must be, we have more than 10. Ooh, and I give enough space. Take that one back with me and drop that off. Okay, so we can trade all of that. Next one we're gonna make is brass and then steel. Okay, so let's have a look what we need for brass making. Should be this one. Brass, yeah, so aluminum and copper pipe, I always need those. I'll make that first actually, because I don't have that much of that. Yeah. Almost enough to do that, so let's see if we got enough. We still have a little bit of stuff in the truck. I think we might actually have enough to complete task 2. More of that, and some more of that. So that is at 1,500. Cool. Enter this pipe and copper. Set that boy to 100. Smash the big ass hammer and it goes. There you go. Plates for all. Come one, come all. We only need 5 of this. 5 of those. So 5 away, and then we can sell the rest. 5 away, and actually, while I'm here, I can now grab all the pipes. That is the next part of the furnace. And yes, you need to actually make sure that you don't get the temperatures wrong, because if you get the temperature wrong, if you misread it accidentally, it will destroy all your stuff. I haven't done that yet, luckily, but it is an option. Everything, so. But yeah, money is flowing in a lot quicker now, and we'll just buy that ankle grinder as well. Sweet. Nap time. But the reason I know my man there, he's dodgy and doing burnouts in my truck. Just look where it's parked, right? So keep an eye on it. See, it's sitting there, harming nobody. We're coming here and let's go to the next one. The Lotus is a PL and is a 1991 and 4,000 kg. They're like, okay, we're gonna go have a rest. We're going back to work on Saturday. Good night. Snore, snore. You're like, oh, it's kind of sunny outside, and then Captain Drunk Sparrow comes pillaging into here. There's not a lot of rock explosion this time, unfortunately. You wake up and you're like, ah, it's time to, go for a little drive. And you go, where's my car at? Oh, it's nicely parked here again. Hmm. Yeah. I think somebody has been driving around in my truck again. Although, I'm not gonna lie, if I had a truck like that, I'd actually be pretty happy with my life. Although, I would prefer a dual cab. Just so if you have passengers, it's a little easier than a single cab. But, minor irritations. Plus, this looks basically like a Toyota with what looks like a Tata style badge on the front. Yeah, here's our new little boat. Lots of areas plus a downstairs hole to get funky with, so this one we're going to do a complete tear down. Let's go. Don't think this one has cutting in it yet. I think this is all still just beating and welding. Blow torching anyway. Yeah, this one doesn't have any of that. No luck. Oh, there we go. I was about to say no luck today, and then it goes lucky loot. Yeah, I'm just going to really cause mayhem. The last thing I will do is come back and mop stuff up. Because 50 oil can be put together and turned into crude oil. I can't remember. There is a thing you can do with refined oil, so you can refine the oil. Jeez, whatever you call it. My brain is just... Why are we playing something calm and not so hard on the brains on a Wednesday morning? Got halfway through the week and my brain's like, weekend! Like, not really, buddy. Plus, it's not like I've been playing anything so technical that it's blown my mind. So yeah, a fair bit more blue stuff on here. The top part is clean, so vacuum up this area. Vacuum up this zone. Very beautiful. Anything left to do up here is just vacuum these chunklets up. And I'll just take a hammer and beat this thing off the wall. There's some of these other things I can beat off, then this is something I should be able to do with hammer. And yes, you have a fuel gauge at the bottom as well. You also have a light, so if you need to work at night, which we will probably at some point, then we have that option as well. It was like glowing and it just won't fall off. It's where they make some of these parts just a little harder to get to. Just to be a pain. Time. Yeah. Yeah, we have an inside of the ship to clear out. All more things to cut off. I bet you can break the doors off. Like, absolutely no need to, but doesn't add to your destruction level either. That is pure pointless destruction, and I love it. You can see at the top, it tells you the ship's name that you're working on and the destruction level that has been achieved. The booze here again. And yeah, if there's any ship people out there, maybe you can explain to me what this ship was probably used for. I know there's ship people out there. Okay, we've got lucky loot. We've got oil patches and some welding to do. Blow torching to do. Next we need to get a little more fun. I wouldn't mind some quick. That's probably the easier way is just to make it calm, but you always want to kind of just look. I cut through it like a professional. I am awesome, but I generally just waste fuel. I used to have a lot of stuff to mutilate off the walls. Yeah, you can crouch. Well, which I figured out yesterday. Yeah. I think it'd be normal, but yeah, sometimes the controls are just not. Definitely a keyboard schema that has been converted to controls. I can't say it works bad. Yeah. The translation is sometimes not what the average person with a controller is expecting. You are snoring very loudly, Piggy. This is where things get wild. Let's have a quick look at our skill base, murdering and mowing. There we go. And there. Oh. Well, whatever. That's another one that I can pick up. Yeah, there's also only so much you can actually store on the slots. Slots are not unlimited. Might as well cut these off before I go and deal with fun thing. There, you can see we've been on the ship most of the day already. Compared to the other ships where by this stage we basically have been done with the whole ship and we would have hit the hay already. So a little more fixed. But yeah, I want to do as much cutting as I can before we go. So that when I go sell the stuff, that I can just buy a fresh load of cutting gas. So that when we come back, then it's not like I need more. Okay, battery mount. I don't know why you would have it looks like a car battery just mounted up here. Assuming there must be some equipment that could go here that would wire this. Oh yeah. Or a thing of my own interest of why you would have a car battery strapped to the side. Let's drop this off, come back for the rest, and then go and manufacture and sell what we can. Got to fill up. What's on here? Yeah. Off we go. Yeah, so 4 o'clock, and we have only stripped off the front upper deck, the lower deck, and the front half of the standard deck. We're going. I still need to get more pipe. Actually, the copper can go in there. And the rest can be sold. New level achieved. And then go down to low torch. And then max up your fuel. You can also upgrade it so you can carry more fuel on you, which is super useful, actually. And we are just not getting a lot of this aluminum piping. That's a little concerning that the aluminum pipe is coming in that slow. But the money is coming in a little faster. Yeah, no aluminum in that one at all. I want to think where you use to get aluminum. Yeah, we're not even almost halfway through, and we're through basically this day, so let's go earn our dosh. I don't want to play this. Hey, boosted. Yeah, man, it is super just relaxing. You can just breathe and chop and mangle. And there's lots of ships. Like, these are all still just the small fries on the game. This is not the big stuff. There is literally like freight liners. Like, there's massive ships in this game from what I understand. Doing some oil work here. Well, so this is the light. And yes, I know there's a few people talking about something completely different. There's a few people who very much enjoy and is relatively hardcore on the old Fallout 76. I did see the email this morning that there's a new event upcoming and there's also a new season upcoming. So if the season looks good, I might actually come back and play that during the day. So they're all flammable. We'll try it on another one, but I'm pretty much sure it isn't. What day you would go? Yeah, it should be. Nope. But it would be cool if it was. But yeah, the oil can be refined down for stuff. Warped clean. Okay, so everything in front of this zone is now basically nice and spotless. Lucky loot. Trying to fill up so I can jump off next load on, but we probably should just go through and do our destructive thing. Inside as well, so There is still much beating to achieve here. Still not seeing a lot of aluminum on this ship, by the way. That's alright. What we will do then is actually go to the next ship once I've completely stripped this thing down. I at least want to do one full strip down on each ship. Those are not just beat. We'll finish up this outside one. Yeah, so the other one I worked on yesterday was 2 full days. It was, again, it wasn't a big ship. These aren't mind-blowing size vehicles that I'm working on. They come tornado of junk. There we go. But yeah, I do wonder if the second one will come to consoles or not. Hoping so. See what's in here to beat it. Ah, there we go. Now it's done now. At the golden zones. Yeah, after you unlock a chest, you can smash it. By the way. Yeah. Got an achievement for destroying a Lotus at least 70%. Ah, so here we go. Now we finally have some things to cut, and that's aluminum, and that is just... could not be happier, to be honest. Captain's special booze box. Literally rubbish somebody was burning here in the corner. Wow, I've got beams in here we can cut off too. Let's just turn the lights off so it's silly dark. You can actually enjoy the cutting animation. Yeah, the light can be a little intense at close range. So these are copper beams, so actually useful. You think it's worth buying? Yeah, man, it's definitely worth buying. Very fun game to sit and play. Just do your thing. Relaxing, it's calming, it's... I don't know, I like playing this because I can literally play this and think. It's neat that... like, you need something to do, but you don't want to do too much. This one, yeah. Low on the requirements to think, except when you're busy building things. Like, fair enough. So yeah, these are the ones that I want, but I want to turn up the frickin' light because I want to... If you don't cut them right at the edges, then you end up having to keep cutting till you destroy enough of the pipe. So cut as low and as high on the thing as you can, because otherwise you're going to be doing 5 cuts on this thing and it just eats your blade. You can cut when the blade is fully destroyed as well, by the way. It just cuts super slow. Yeah. That's... I don't cut it far enough, so I have to keep cutting at it. Now it's gone. I don't like the fact that I just tossed that thing back there. Come out here. Out here, sir. Although, there's still this thing to apparently take care of. Don't know how keen I would be to just beat on electrical boxes. Come on. Yeah. This is going to be the second load of stuff going out. We also managed to find chromiums. That's pretty sweet. So I'll load up and then see if we can buy some more upgrade packs. Yeah, Star is awesome in this game. And I still haven't gone upstairs, and there's still stuff out here that I need to cut off, so the ship still has a fair bit of work on it. So let's go to skills. Hopping. Doesn't need to get cutting. I need. Okay, that is done. Mop radius. I'm not too worried about the mop radius, to be honest. There's objects in inventory. Kind of cool. I can bring even more stuff back. You want to get as much as you can. Right? In my life, so you can actually see. And yeah, if you think this is not quite right, if you've ever been on a beach in the middle of Arsene, nowhere where there's no lights there, this is literally how bright it can be. That's maybe a little overly intense, but you get the idea. Okay, vacuumed out this spot. Finish up this back chunk. It's actually easier doing this with no light on because the flame on the torch actually provides a little bit of light. Actually, the perfect amount of light. It works better than the torch for being up close and personal with some of the stuff. Doesn't have that wild shine back that makes you go blind, so plus once you start cutting, it kind of works nicely too. Yeah, I know I don't have enough space. I just want to bring it over here, man. Plus we need to finish off some of this cutting work here before I go back and buy more fuel. And yes, you can work 24/7 on this game. There's no... It will cut you off at some point. Just you, the beautiful smell of the sea. I haven't smelled them forever. And yeah, just chumming. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just happy that I got those aluminum pipes. It was a thing to get. Finish off what I started here last time. So, yeah, now I can climb up and do some more cutting work up here, so. Inner boxes. Make a little bit of space here. Ooh, a chest. Arr, we find the pirate's chest. 3 in the morning. Is this light? It feels like Australia. Summer. Should just do that. What a chest. Jeez, lots of stuff in here. None of this freaking light. It's a little intense when I'm trying to stuff. Oh, we've got gold items in here. Oh, cut that off. Oh, well. And I'm semi-working in the dark, but I prefer the not-so brightness compared to everything else. Most. Okay. And just take the doors off. Yeah. Stuff to cut off and see if we can break into the captain's booze chest. That's what I'm assuming this is going to be. Unless he was smuggling diamonds or something. No, but he did have booze and titanium in there, so wasn't too far off about the booze chest. Good old pirate rum, eh? I think it's glowing. I get my damage further up on these cutting instruments. Yeah, sometimes the things is a little dramatic in here. Will fall and just kind of explode everywhere. Yeah, we're gonna. What's the time? 4 AM. I don't think we're gonna get everything off the ship, or I have to pay for another one. Yeah, if you don't finish the job before a certain, well, by 8 AM every day, you have to pay for another day on the ship. I really don't want to do. I basically have 23 hours on the ship. But I've got so much stuff that I need to cart around. And there's still, yeah, there's more than $800 worth of stuff on that ship, so. $600, sorry, I think this was $600 a day, so there's more than $600 on there, so. I just let it be. My dodgy merchant friend will probably be somewhat upset. He couldn't go take my truck and do burnouts last night. Didn't know where to me, like, dude, where you at? Turn my phone back. About to die. No, still here. Still here. None of that. Selling. If you're really good at this and you can plan it, I might actually be able to still get out there in time. I've still got a few hours. I might be able to get all the stuff on that ship. Come on. roll, buddy. Yeah, so if I can get everything off there and back to my PC by 8, so I've got less than 2 hours to pick up my loot and get off, then I should be alright. So let's see. Have a look. There's still something to cut off there, but if I don't, too bad. But I want to go for like as complete as possible at destruction, and I think that's all I need to do. And I don't get anything from destroying that, but literally one mob stain and one something to cut off. Come on. Slow and methodical about this. That's why I don't even care if I waste the oil. I just want to clean it up to see if that actually completes the destruction process or not. I don't know if I'm trying to get 100%, if I need to worry about oil and other stains and spills, or if I can just leave it. Yep, no, it does count. Okay. We're not going to make it, so it's alright. Come on. If I just leave everything, then yeah, I could possibly make it back. Have a day off resting. Come on. Being here for a record, buddy. $99.21%. So what have I not destroyed? I feel like the game is now messing with me. Don't know what I haven't destroyed. Booking paid. Bloody hell. Well, I might as well pick up the rest of the stuff, assuming I've got this thing for the next 24 hours again. And try and figure out where the last 0.79% is. I don't know if this even counts. Nope. Ah, there it is. I missed a puddle. Right, well, 100% this thing, hopefully. First time I've 100%ed a ship. There we go, 100% destruction. And here my system flicking off, going, congratulations. It's just going, well, good for you. Okay. Hard days mopping, people. %100% completed on a Lotus. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Refresh the stream, apparently something is going weird there. Just killed the chat. Yeah, now we're back. Alright, so open trunk. Grab everything out of trunk, not put stuff into trunk. But yes, we have enough. He's laughing at me. It's like, look at you. You wasted all that money for nothing. What an idiot. But yeah, $600, and I still pulled more than 600 out of there. We need 500. Go. Cha-ching. Crap's pipe. I like that. Okay. Time to get me a better workshop. Boom. Okay, so now we've got a petrol saw, which is $3,000. We've got an industrial mop, so we can get more stuff. We've got a blowpipe. It's actually a gas axe. You guys didn't know. Explosives, so I need $4,000 more to buy all that stuff, plus leave a little in the bank so I can go shopping. Oh, yeah. I think they were driving my ute around again to basically go pick up supplies. I have to pay for this stuff, yet I have to also pay for you guys to be able to operate here. Not saying I'm being ripped off, but I want my final hammer. Okay, that's it. We still have 1,000 left. This Mr. one, there's nothing left on it. That was that one there. So that's all the greenies done. Looks like a submarine that we can chop into. We'll go for another small one, which is this guy here. 600 a day. Let's get our skill points up a little bit. Magic Mop Man. I got 2 for the Magic Mop Man. Explosives and zipline management is still not quite there. Radius or mop then? Radius and speed. Okay. Gonna have a good long nap. I have a question, but I'll wait. Just watch that. All good. And me, Captain Drunk Sparrow coming in. Boom. Yep, that's my man, Captain Drunk Sparrow. You literally look like you're sleeping under a grease rag. I've seen mechanic shops that's been cleaner than your bed. Not to insult you or anything, but damn. I'm sure I can make enough money to buy a nice bed. Okay, here we go. New ship to try and complete. Yeah, this is the one I worked on yesterday. They say this is a small ship. This thing is freaking massive, man. And it just goes on and on and on. But at least now, we have our new Hummer. Yeah, I'm gonna just literally go around the edges. Breaking everything, then cutting everything, then mopping everything. We do our rounds around the whole ship in that order. I'm not even going to worry about... I suppose I can lockpick because I usually have to break the box as well. She could just pop the thing. But yeah, I can now get remote explosives. Oh yeah, I think after we play this game, I'm thinking maybe we should get a hunting game on the channel. I haven't played a hunting game in a lifetime. Not gonna lie. I haven't played a hunting game in a lifetime. I feel like maybe that will be right down the chill alley that we're going with here on the game alley. Let me know. Let me know. And yes, talking about other games and the channel, I'm keeping my eyeballs peeled on Starfield, and Starfield will come to the channel. at least for a couple of sessions to see how it is, how it feels, if I enjoy it or not, and what your guys' thoughts and feelings are about the game. And then if it is all happy and healthy, then I will probably buy the game. But yeah, I will try and get myself a month copy of Game Pass here on Xbox, because for those that don't know, it is included on there. So, and if it's good, then I will go and find myself a copy. Or try and trade for one, because I've got a bunch of games that I would actually get out of my collection. I think it's about a time to adventure. But it's kind of insane to think next month is July, like we're literally on the uphill hump of the year. Next month we're on the downhill side of the hump of the year, and then almost Christmas time, eh? Life seems to catch a little bit of speed on that downhill. But it's been a great year this year, I have to say. It's been truly a good and fun year. So many awesome people I've met this year as well. Awesome things we've achieved on the Game Lounge as well. Getting YPP. Getting people buying memberships. People donating. People in the Game Lounge just always there. In Discord. So, fucking awesome, man. Hammering time. I'm gonna hammer up this top part and then go down into this lower zone for hammer time. Yeah, we'll probably have to do multiple rounds down here, actually. We will do one round of cutting with gas and one with saw. Beams you cut with saws, the other things you basically have to gas axe off, or as they call it, blowpipe. No, I'm going to use the blowpipe to cut it off. So, yeah. I'm going to have to come down here a few times, but yeah. There's one part of the ship I do not actually know how to get to. I've been on this one yesterday. It was the last one I did. Yup. And it's on, there's like a front deck area, but I don't see any stairs. So I'm assuming that's one of the ones where you might already need the next level of workshop, where you need the zip line. I'm not gonna lie to you, I still need to figure out how to upgrade the furnace, because I'm assuming there's actually going to be more stuff that needs to be done with the furnace. Ooh, sea chest. Oh, easy sea chest. All around hammering. Ooh. Yeah, that's all the hammering work down on this side. Or brush hazard. Yeah, no. What they called me in high school. Well, that had a more of an explosive crushing sound than anything else, but that was cool. There's some more cutting work in here. Yeah, I'll have to look at the furnace stuff and also what we need for the next tool shop, but that will probably be next week's problem. And yeah, I won't play on this one without you guys. Really, you're gonna force me to cut this off. Okay. Much quicker with the petrol. I can actually get in here. I just wanted to cut it off so I can get in. Yeah, I'm assuming I was correct that my hammer is required in here. There's my lockpick. I think I just break this open. I'll just force the thing. I can smash the door that easily. I should have just been allowed to do so to start off with. Right. These are beginner picks, so. See if we can. Yeah, I can't 100% this one. Not yet, at least, until I find whatever the magical handshake is to this bloody place. Ah, I actually have the right tool for this thing as well. I did this one, I didn't actually have this tool. I'll show you what I mean about having the... not being able to complete this thing the way that I might want. Come on. There you go. Come on. Here, the safes and stuff here, and it's not like I can jump up, so I'm assuming this is where you need the zip line. But the zip line, that is for a level 3 workshop. So when we go back, we'll have a look what I need for a level 3. And maybe start putting some stuff away. Also look at what it requires to get that furnace to level 2. So we can make the most of it. Jeez. You guys fighting zombies in here or something? Why's the door barred off? Although this is considered a small ship. I suppose in the grand scheme of things, this is not a super tanker, so it is pretty tiny. And this is basically a dinghy compared to what happens to some of the things in the world that's floating out there on our oceans. Remember in New Zealand where we lived, I drove past the docks in the morning to work, and yeah, the car ships would come in, second-hand vehicles and new vehicles, and the inside of those things is like 6 stories, 6-7 stories. It doesn't look that big from the outside, but when you literally see a dude on like a truck disappearing in there because they're loading new cars, or there's forklifts being driven in there taking cars out, or small trucks with like, you know, double bed coming in there to pick up vehicles, and he just goes from, oh, that's a big vehicle, to, where is he? Why he looks so tiny in there? Who's buying micro machines? That's when it kind of gets scary. This one you can't break out, but see, but I need to be out here. There's no real way to get out there. There's no extra stairs around this place. You can kind of like work from down here, maybe. There's 2 master safes up there. Little drums on that side. Let me just cut through this. This is just useful to cut this off so I can walk through the zone. Okay, glass and stuff needs brushed. Oh wait, there's still more junk here. How did I miss this whole zone? Oh, I love that sound. It's like exploding. Come on, go. Yeah, so unload this and then we're coming back for the next round. I'm actually going to just, oh, we should probably, yeah, we'll just load up with what we have and then we'll go back and just have a quick look. What is the next sort of stuff we need? Now that we already have like a ton of stuff, we just need a vacuum. Should be able to fill pretty quick. And the fact is, I need also enough money to renting this ship. But we already did a good amount of destruction on this one, by the way. 67%, and we've only used a hammer. You know, one little part where we used something other than a hammer, but you know what I'm getting at. We didn't specifically go out. It's hammer time all the way and a lockpick. There we go. That quick and we're filled. And turn on the lights in the truck as well. Yeah, the first time I went out, I actually jammed my truck up and I was very worried that I couldn't get the thing back. But it's all good. Alright, so what I still want to understand is where to go to upgrade this freaking place, because I has not seen anywhere where I can actually upgrade. Nobody's telling me where to go to upgrade this place. This is literally just through this. Nothing here. It says I need a tier 2 one, but it's not very clear about who do I speak to for tier 2s. So you don't have anything either. Shop upgrade to 3, so we need iron, steel, brass, and cast iron alloy. I don't think I can even make those things without going to this level. Unalloyed kerosene, lead alloy, hard and steel. Oh, yeah, see, tier 2 furnace. Excuse me, required save. Progress. Learn how to work your way up. Get to these. Those management. Actually, I have a few. Ability. Ah, just not enough. Yeah, so at this point we can basically sell stuff, because I have no idea. I have no idea. That's right, it gives me a better, severe amount of cash flow actually to drop the stuff off to my man here. And I can get my explosives as well. Don't actually know how much it's going to cost to buy more explosives. Here you go. Shop. Like 200 per explosive. Yeah, that's freaking cheap. We can keep going with that. Yeah, let's get to nice save. Actually go to the ship and save. You're not getting to drive around in my truck again. I trust you, man. I'm gonna flip this thing on its roof and go, we don't know. The bad sea spirit that flipped your truck. I'm like, no, it's just your bad driving. But we'll stick with that for now. What we got down here? I've got stuff I've got catapulted over the edge. But yeah, this thing definitely a multi-day cleanup, like I said. The next one would basically be to bring out the what they call flow pipe, but I would call it probably gas axe, more likely. And start cutting everything off and coming back with the petrol cutter, whatever they call it, and do the rest of it. But yeah, that's just how I would do it personally. Sure, everybody's got different ways. Maybe pick a zone, clean the whole zone out, or this game is. Oh shit! I ran out of gas. One more gas. Well, I guess we're going to be switching to. Do this. I mean, I screwed up. Yeah, all these bars need to come off. And yes, it's super easy now with this thing. The other thing took quite a few seconds to cut through. But yeah, get it as close to the edge as you can. You cut, otherwise you'll be chopping this bar up. But now you can actually see what it's worth, and if it's worth your time, if you're not going for 100% completion, or you're not hunting for certain stuff, or you're simply going, I want to make money, what is the most I can make out of this ship? The most will always be what is the most valuable parts, but yeah, like the 6 hopper out of this beam. Freaking nice. But again, you can always smelt things down for alloys. So damn, that's easy. Ah, some pipes. don't think that is actually low enough. Best to do it when it's bright or when you're not using a torch, so you can actually follow the guide to where is the top and bottom of this thing. I love what you guys are telling me there's aluminum and petrol in there. Yeah, this is when it gets painful. But yeah, aluminum and petrol, the last thing I want to be doing is literally sparking everywhere. It's even actually worse when there's less petroleum in there, because it's a much better chance that the air-fuel ratio is going to be perfect for some big pow-pow, and I'm not going to need this thing anymore. I'm going to send this ship to outer space. So, yeah, that is the sort of reality here. If you screw up cutting near you with sparks just going everywhere as they are. So yeah, this is, what was that? If you're looking for something destructive and peaceful, and something just a little different than your normal simulator games, which, like the one, like Cruise Simulator, I played, excellent game, but you need to concentrate on what you're doing. This game, you'd be half asleep, comatose, and hallucinating due to lack of sleep, and you'll still be okay. You'll still be able to get your quotas completed. I like that. I want to just cut these things off. Yeah, hopefully nobody in the town is too worried about me middle of the night doing heavy construction 100 meters down the road. There's nothing here to stop the noise, so... But I think they're partying all night anyway. I don't know what they're taking, but yeah, coffee must be pretty strong around this part of the world. And yeah, like, I'm like, oh, I should end the video, and I'm like, oh, I should just cut these beams off a little bit. Oh, I should just do this one thing. I should just keep going until I break the blade, so I can then go back and buy some fuel and a new blade. That is how this game traps your ass in. Just a little more, just that one more thing. I'll just that one spot there, because that's really irritating. Yeah. Uh-huh. And an hour later, you're like, damn it. Get off. That was going bad. That's great. Ew. I'll finish this bottom section, and then that'll probably be out of blade anyway. And then I'll fill up my bags and take it to a ship, yeah. That's going to be one of those. So we're going to be here for a little longer, so don't worry. Two more beams to cut through. Excuse me. I'm just glad I'm not doing this with a freaking hacksaw. No. My electric hacksaw much better for that job. What if I can blow my truck up with that? Oh yeah, this one takes a good amount of work to actually get everything up. See, there's still stuff here. Just the amount of stuff that you have to truck backwards and forwards is kind of insane. And then, yeah, still need to come and gas axe those things off the side of the ship. And I still need to go through and swab up all the oil and chemical stains everywhere. I want a full load when I go back. Actually see if we can get some more space. I think the mop is going to be my next best bet. 4 points. Mop radius. Damage. So I've got one more in my backpack. So loss. Run through and I can carry 20. Okay. So yeah. 80% done almost. And yeah, there's still a lot of work to be done here. Although now I just really want to finish up the ship. For each ship I want to finish at least 100% or at least as close as I can get. I need to go and read up where the hell I upgrade that thing. Like, man, you should have seen this dude came in here drunk, trying to sell me new items. It's like, man, I only deal in dodgy secondhand scrap. What do I look like? Point at me. I like it when you point at me. 104. That's full. So they all have the same thing. White pipe. I want to know. Upgrade. I would have assumed there's just on this door, right? You can see there's nothing you can do on a door. Ah, here you go. Okay, so it's up here. Alright, so tier 2. Kerosene, cast, steel, and brass. Okay. So now I know where it is. Kerosene, cast, steel, and brass. Kerosene is just oil. So I just dumped all my load. So yeah, we'll have to get all the oil and keep it because it's 50 oil that you have to put together. It's 2 loads of 25. With the junk oil I sweep off deck. Yeah. And I'm sort of between that. Should I continue on or should I not? But I think I'm not going to. We'll go out and have a lovely look at the tallest part of the ship. Look out at the beautiful sunset and go. It has been an awesome morning streaming with everybody. If you do enjoy this game, you come back next time. We will try and 100% this bad boy, which is not too far, except yeah, getting the 2 master safes blown out. So I have no idea how I'm going to do that miracle. Not like I can climb up anywhere either. But we will figure something out next time. Get our shops upgraded, keep going, and get the next set of tools and see what we can get. And continue on to bigger and bigger ships. But as always, if you want to support me and the channel and Helgi, the little snoring pug who's right next to me, then remember to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe or follow, and if you have YouTube and Twitch, or if you're on Twitch, you know, whatever. Just follow. If you're YouTube, just subscribe. We get terms for stuff. And yes, if you want to be like so many others, there is also options to become members or subscribers. Again, weird terminology, but there's membership packages on both YouTube and Twitch. Otherwise, check out the link in the description with all the details about what I do, when I do, and the stream scheduling that goes to Twitch. Also, how to connect with me on social media and Discord, because we're on there most of the time having a good old time. And then, of course, other ways to support the channel. But with that said, people, it has been an awesome day wrecking ships with you all, and look forward to seeing you next week this time for the same thing. And I look forward to seeing you guys tonight for some more simulation action. See you guys later.